welcome back to my channel, Wendy Talk. I am Tay, and as you can see, I'm on location in Las Vegas for the girl birthday, okay? Your girl is 44 today, okay? Whoo, child. Am I mid-40s yet? Am I? Let me know. Or next year. Okay, next year I'll be mid-40s. So right now I'm still early 40s. Like, okay. We gonna go with that. Okay, y'all? Okay. And thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. And thank you guys for the Cash App. If anybody else want to give something, you can put it on the little comments on the little heart little thing, because I do have that option on the channel now. Or you can Cash App me at Cash Wendy Talk. That's it. All right. I might need them Cash Apps after I come from downstairs, but who knows? Okay. Y'all wish your girl some luck. Okay. I just want to do this quick video about Real Housewives of Potomac. This is not the review. This is just a little video of it. Just a little just my thoughts about the Mia and Wendy situation, okay? And the difference, because people are comparing it to Monique and Candiace. And I just want to give my thoughts on the differences and things like that, and only like the similarities or the differences. It's not a lot of similarities to me, but only similarity to me really is that it just was, some violence going on. But we'll get into that. So let's get into that. What else I want to say? First thing, everything on the channel is alleged and in my opinion and for entertainment purposes only. Don't be over here with no mess. You can disagree, because this topic right here, people be everywhere on it. So, okay, don't get all in your feelings or whatever. Everybody have a right to their own opinion. Put your opinion in the comments, okay? And just keep it respectful. I don't give a damn what you say. It might not change my opinion, but it may give me another insight on something. Okay, so that's what people need to understand, that when you give your opinion, if you disagree, if somebody disagree with it, it's fine. It doesn't mean they hate you or nothing like that. It's just how they feel, just like you're entitled to how you feel. And sometimes if people open their minds, they can look at another person's opinion and, oh, okay, I get why you feel like that. It may not change how you feel, but you can definitely understand the other side as well. So that's how adults should handle things. But like I said, some people take it kind of real serious about this stuff. But anyway, let's get into it. Also, like the video, subscribe to the channel. My subscriptions have been kind of slowing up. So can we please pick it back up, okay? It's already the end of the month. I was hoping to be at 2,000 by the end of the month. Y'all don't like me for my birthday. That's how my grandbaby be doing. Anyway, let's get into the video, okay? All right, so so let's start off with the Candiace and the Monique thing. So in my opinion, with the Candiace and the Monique fight, to me, both of them was out of pocket. Both of them was out of pocket. And they were in each other's faces, arguing. Like that's what, like, they were in each other's faces, arguing. Okay? Monique was flipping Candiace's hair. Candiace didn't give a damn about that, because, if she gave a damn when she was flipping her hair, she would have started hitting her or whatever. I think when it got I don't think that Monique planned to attack Candiace because she was so much smaller than her or nothing like that, because Candiace is not that much smaller than Monique. Monique about that big, Candiace about that big. Monique might have her on 2 inches of height, but other than that, they're around the same size. Like I said, Candiace just a little bit shorter than Monique. So and both of them poor as hell, so it don't look like both of them could do much. But I definitely don't think that it was a thing that Monique just wanted to attack Candiace or anything like that. I think that Monique and Candiace was so tight that when they had their disagreement, I think that Monique felt betrayed by Candiace. Especially when Candiace was at, I guess they were at Andy's baby shower, and Candiace said that Giselle and them, when they was coming up with their plan to what they were going to do to Monique, and that she said that she told them, like, nah, the baby thing not gonna fly, saying the baby not Chris's is not gonna fly because that baby looked just like Chris. What I feel Monique was mostly upset about that situation is because even though Candiace told Karen and Karen told Monique, I think that let Monique know two things. That Candiace really wasn't her friend like that, and that Candiace was in with the shit. Because what that tells me, by Giselle and them being comfortable enough to talk about that plan in front of you, that means that you have been talking about Monique with them. In my opinion. If Candiace had not been talking about Monique in front of Giselle and them or with them like that, they would not have felt comfortable enough to talk about her like that in front of Candiace. They wouldn't have felt comfortable. They wouldn't have did it in front of Candiace. And that means that Candiace was involved in the shit, involved in the plan, in my opinion. Because for you to tell what will fly, what won't fly, you was involved in it. You were part of the plan. You was helping them come up with the plan. So I know her and Monique had a little falling out or something like that, but I don't think it was that deep for you to go with Giselle and them and plan this against her. So now Candiace see that only Giselle don't have no friends. I don't even think she say Robin her best friend, but I don't even think she think Robin her friend, because she be busting Robin out low key anyway. In my opinion, I think Robin is a friend to her, but I don't think she's really a friend to anybody, because like I said, Robin has never bust Giselle out. Giselle busts Robin out often. Okay? So that's what I have to say on that piece. Like I said, if Candiace was that cool with Monique before, that little falling out y'all had where you was saying when she was pregnant, you was saying drag her and all that little shit, like, that wasn't enough for me for you to sit there and let them plan this stuff against her and you be okay with it and you giving suggestions, really. My opinion. All right. So I feel like that, with that being said, so I think that Monique was pissed off at her about that, and she felt some type of way about that shit. I don't think she tried to kiss up to Giselle or be cool with Giselle. I think she was just playing the role like she's supposed to do on the damn show with all them, really, except Karen. I don't really think Ashley her friend like that. I just think that Ashley just whatever, okay? So I feel like that is what Monique thing was with Candiace. And I would have felt the same damn way. And I'm quite sure a lot of people would have felt that way. Like, bitch, how the fuck they feel so comfortable talking about this stuff with you like that? You know, that's just like if somebody come to you and telling you all of this stuff that somebody is saying about you. Ask them what was they saying. Because if I'm talking about you to somebody and they not talking about you back, we not both talking, I'm going to shut the hell up, because now I know that you probably going to go and tell this person what I said, or that you're not with it. So I'm going to stop talking about them like a dog. Okay? But if I'm sitting there talking about you like a dog, and the person saying this stuff too, we both talking about you. So if I go and tell you all this stuff, that means I was talking some mess too, in order for that person to continue to feel comfortable enough to come and keep talking and saying all this stuff about you to me. Okay? So that piece right there. And then even like when they had their little scrabble at the thing, it wasn't this old, that mess barely qualified as a real little fight or whatever. It was some little hair grabbing, and I think Monique got her lip cut because Candiace had the glass in her hand. Like, it wasn't like she stabbed her with it or nothing like that. Like, so Monique, quit being extra with that little part, okay? But I feel like their argument would have stayed an argument, even with Monique flipping Candiace's hair and stuff like that, and Candiace saying, drag me, drag me, drag me. I feel like their argument would have just stayed that way. But by Giselle coming and pushing Monique's shoulder in the fit of her and the girl arguing back and forth, it's go time. I'm not about to say who did that. Once you did the push, once I got the push, we scrapping. Like, I see that Monique instantly start fighting. And who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? And also something that we seen that we didn't see with the Mia and Wendy situation is when Candiace and Monique had that fight, we seen the aftermath. The day after she met with her pastor, she had a letter that she had written to Candiace, because like she said in the letter, she didn't deserve that. Candiace didn't deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't deserve it. And I say that both of them were wrong because both of them were arguing. Both of them were arguing. Even though, like I said, Monique threw the first blow, I don't think she just started hitting Candiace out of frustration. I think she started hitting Candiace when she got the push on her shoulder. And they showed it. They showed Giselle pushing her. And Giselle, if you go in between two people that's arguing, if you touch any one of them, instead of pushing both of them back, if you were going to do that, the thing would have been to push both of them back, not just push one person. And the way she did it, I think she did it on purpose, because they in each other's face already. So by you doing this shit on the damn slide, you knew that girl was going to start fighting. They put the battery in Mia back so that she could try to do that shit to Wendy. And I think that drink throw was planned. I don't think that she just threw it, because they wasn't even arguing like that for her to throw that damn drink. So anyway, back to Monique and Candiace. I feel like that's the only reason why she started fighting her. I don't think that it was this elaborate plan and all of this stuff for her to just jump on Candiace, because Candiace this little weak little girl and all this type of stuff. But I will tell Candiace this. Candiace do have a lot of mouth. And like I keep telling y'all, Candiace is a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. I'll fight. I'll fight. So even if I'm talking so much junk, like I told y'all, I don't really talk junk to women like that, but I will talk junk like that to men. But I talk junk like that to them over the phone, okay? Over the phone, via text, okay? Because I'm not doing it in their face, because the stuff that I say, if I say it in their face, they're going to be about to beat my ass. It's just going to be that. Okay? I get out of line sometimes. So, and if I don't want that to happen, I'm going to shut my damn mouth. Because I know I can't beat no man ass. Okay? I might can tussle with him. We going to fight. But at the end of the day, if he about that woman beating life, he gonna whoop my ass. Okay? Well, he gonna beat me up. He gonna get the best of me. I'll say that. I ain't gonna let him just sit there and beat my ass and I'm gonna curl up. I'm gonna fight you back. So the only way I'm not gonna fight you back if you knock my ass out. Okay? But yeah, so the thing is, like, people don't have a right to put their hands on you because they don't like what you're saying. But the reality of the situation is sometimes that happens. Everybody don't believe that, even though it's just a fact. If you want to have a war of words, that's fine. But everybody don't take the war of words and just fight with their words. Some people get physical. And that's what people that got a lot of mouth have to understand. Not saying that it's right. Not saying that it's right at all. But that happens sometimes. We got to look at reality. And some people can't take the shit you saying. And they get physical. Okay? It is what it is. That's how it happens sometimes. So you have to beware of certain things or what you say, because sometimes them words hurt worse than the physical. And sometimes some of the stuff you say will cause somebody to beat your ass. And if you don't want to fight or you can't fight, you need to back up off some of the shit you saying sometime. Because not everybody is just going to sit there and take the words. Like I said, it ain't right, but that's how life is. That's how some people are. That is how some people are. And to be honest, in that case, Candiace has gotten violent as well, just like when she threw the knife at Ashley. And even though Ashley punkin' head ass shouldn't have been in her damn house, Giselle brought Ashley back in there. Again, to me, instigating something. And Candiace threw that knife at her. I don't give a damn what type of knife it was. She threw it at her. Okay? She threw it at her. Why you didn't use your words to call the damn police to tell them to come and get this motherfucker out your house while she talking about this your mammy house? Girl, if you don't get your ass out of here, I would have whooped her ass with that knife. You getting up out of here. Talking about some my mama house. Girl, the part you own is mine. I paid for the part that you own. You better get your ass up out of here. Shit. My mama said go. Anyway. So yeah, Candiace did that. And then also I hear people talking about the thing with Mia and Candiace. Mia threw the salad at Candiace. But let's not forget, Candiace threw the salad first. I don't give a fuck how many pieces of lettuce it was. She threw it first. Good, y'all go back and watch that episode. Okay? Go back and watch that episode. Candiace threw the piece of lettuce at Mia first. When she slithered her ass down that damn island of that kitchen, talking about some, you want to start it? And I'm going to finish it. And slid down there. I said, look at her little ass. Now, no, she ain't going to fight nobody. But yeah, all of that. But you don't believe in violence and stuff like that, because just so you throwing that damn lettuce, what if Mia would have turned around and beat your ass? Now this girl 18 feet tall and you 4 feet 2. And around there throwing something at the girl and talking all that crap to her. Like you egging her on. And I feel like she was doing that probably pumped up by Giselle and them, because Mia, they wanted Mia off because Mia was Karen's friend. And they was trying to break that up. They didn't want Karen to have anybody, close to her. Okay? So that's how I feel about that situation. And I feel like Candiace was wrong on that. Again, you can say what you want to say. But you have to understand that it might be consequences to what you say that you don't like or that you can't handle. Just like you got the rights, other people feel like they have the right. If you say certain stuff to them, they feel like you don't have the right to say that stuff to them. And they want to do something, and whatever that does, it is. So you have to understand what the consequences are behind what you say. Because you can use your words as weapons as well. Okay? So with that situation, I felt like Candiace was wrong. And then let's move to the Mia situation and Wendy. It doesn't compare to Monique and Candiace because to me, Monique and Candiace was equally going back and forth at it. And their things were equally fighting. It was equal combat to me. With the Mia and Wendy thing, to me, that was an attack. Because Wendy didn't do anything to you. Wendy wasn't even saying shit to you like that for you to even get upset. Like, she didn't say nothing like, I ain't got to call the man because he ain't my damn husband. I don't care what you and your husband do. That might be how y'all operate, but I don't operate like that. Me and my husband don't operate like that. I ain't got to tell a man know where I'm at, but my husband. And then she just threw the drink. Like, what the fuck was that for? Like, they wasn't even yelling at each other. Like, that was a full-blown, to me, attack on Wendy. And I think that it was encouraged by Giselle and Robin. Because it was nothing that Wendy wasn't even saying anything. She didn't say anything about your damn husband or nothing. All she said was that there might be something you and your husband do. Me and my husband don't. What the fuck? And so, like I said, Wendy didn't do anything to deserve any type of retaliation because she wasn't even saying nothing. Now, when she went off and said the stuff about the purse, said the stuff about, you and your husband sleep with women and men, or whatever. That was after the drink was thrown. So everything is open now. And still, you better get your ass back. But again, like I feel like Wendy a fighter. I just feel like Wendy didn't fight her. And I think that she didn't play into Robin and Giselle's hand because I feel like they had Mia do that because they just knew Wendy was going to whoop her ass. And then it was going to have Mia being the victim. But Wendy flipped the script on her and stayed in order. She ain't get out of pocket or nothing. Like, that shit ain't even get on a little bit on my hair. And it's curly hair, so it ain't do nothing but curl it up. She should have did one of these on them. Y'all know how we do our little curly hair. Yeah, so you mad and I'm not. I don't give a damn about it. What are you upset for? So, like I said, this whole little thing that they got going on with Wendy and Mia, that's a whole little setup. Wendy didn't do anything. Wendy and Mia wasn't arguing back and forth. I wouldn't even call that an argument. They weren't even yelling. Their voices wasn't even raised, including Mia's. So what the hell are you so mad that you gonna throw a drink on somebody? Now, me personally, I would have got out and turned that whole damn table over. When I tell you she would have got hit with so much shit, that's just me. I know Wendy a different person, but I do think Wendy got them hands. I do think that Wendy got some hands on her. Okay? And y'all might not want to play that game with her. But yeah, I don't think that that even compared to the Monique and Candiace situation. Because Wendy didn't even do anything. And then what I feel about Giselle and Robin stinking asses. I feel like They think they are so damn pretty. And as pretty as they are, that's how lonely they are. I think Giselle is real pretty. Robin, it depends. It depends. I think that they are so damn vain and they don't give it like they just show their misery. And Robin, the misery is weighing all over her. And then with her and this stuff that she's saying about with Candiace, I told y'all, Robin ass was with that shit with Giselle. While she was trying to play it with Candiace, like, I think Giselle is wrong. Nah. She was just doing that so she can get to see exactly what Chris and Candiace was talking about so she can get the tea to go tell Giselle. She was in on the shit too. She was in on the shit too because if she felt some type of way about it, she would have said to Giselle, like, Giselle, stop that shit. Don't even, it wouldn't even be a thing because she would have been like, don't do that because I'm not going to back you on that shit. And like I said in that other review I did of it, the last review I did of them, she was going around telling more people about it than Giselle was and Candiace was. So that's why I said she planting a seed around to everybody. And that stuff that she pulled on that beach with that guy, girl, stop it. It's not even worth it, Robin. Stop acting like you into this thing with this man. And you know good and damn well you not into men. You and Giselle fine. And y'all mad that y'all can't come out, in my opinion. Nobody will be surprised. But even though I feel like Robin is in love with Giselle, I don't think Giselle like women. I think Robin like Giselle. And low key, I think that Robin, Juan, Michael, and Ashley had something going on. I think Ashley and Juan and I think Ashley and Michael and them gave Juan and Robin some money. I think for some type of little swap or whatever the case may be. In my opinion. Yes. And I think it's swap with the same sex because we know Ashley like girls and we know Michael like boys. It's in my opinion, but this is my observation. So Robin, you can stop holding on that boy. His pecs probably felt like Giselle's breasts. So that's probably the satisfaction that she was getting out of that because she probably wanted to do it to Giselle. And why is you looking at Mia ass that hard to find a lump? Maybe the lumps might be in her crack. Or maybe the lumps might be at the top part. Or they may be inside the artificial butt cheeks that you can't see from the naked eye. That you looking so damn hard. When they out there dancing and drunk and all that stuff, why are you thinking about her ass? You damn pervert. Anyway, but including with Robin admitting that she's on Mia's side more because she don't like Wendy, I wish they would just admit that with the Candiace thing because you didn't understand. Neither one of y'all understood how Monique could get violent with Candiace and all that type of stuff in that season 5. But in season 6, y'all will understand how Mia would hit Candiace for talking the crap that she was talking to Mia. But y'all couldn't understand it at all coming from Monique. With this last episode, I'm now changing my stance on the colorism thing. And I'm taking Ashley out of that one. I just think Ashley just a low down bitch. But it still stands with Robin and Giselle. And they feel like because they're light skinned with the pretty eyes, that they deserve what these darker women have, and they're mad at it. Because you see, they don't even entertain Michael. Michael done had all type of allegations every season, from season 1 through 6. They don't even entertain that. None of that, right? Because Ashley is light-skinned, and they feel like she deserves to have a rich man. No matter what they people say about him or nothing, she deserves that. That's what she's supposed to have. But Monique, Candiace, and Wendy is not supposed to have good men, and they don't have one. That's not the life they're supposed to live. Monique is not supposed to be brown skinned with a good husband with kids only by her and not side kids, and have 4 to 5 homes. That's not supposed to be her life. That's supposed to be Giselle and Robin life in their damn dirty ass eyes. So that's how I feel now. Like I said, Ashley, I just feel like Ashley is just low down. Because when Robin played that recorder next week, I'm wondering if she got that shit from Ashley. I want to wonder if she got that shit from Ashley, because Ashley had the, what do you call it? This is just my thought, okay? I don't know what's going to happen next week, but I'm thinking it's looking like, I don't know if that's conversation that they had at the dinner table, and Ashley gonna probably act like she pocket dialed them or something like that to get what to listen to their conversation. So I'm wondering, where did she get that recording from, and why the hell did Robin have a recording of them? Where did she get it from? And then for Ashley to further go and to tell Karen what Candiace said, I told y'all, because I did a review on that. I think I did that review. When Ashley went to Candiace's house, why are you talking about Karen and her husband at all, Candiace, when you already see what Giselle and them trying to get you to do? You know, like she had just fucking said to Ashley, that's your girl, you know how she is, because I've been in the presence of Giselle while she's plotting on people. So I know how she is, and you know how she is because you more friends with her than I am. So why the hell would you further go into that and talk about Karen to Ashley, when you already know how Ashley has already been talking junk about Karen and saying all this stuff about Karen and her husband and all this, what Karen said about Ray and all this type of stuff. Like, leave them the fuck alone. What is wrong with y'all? Candiace, you was wrong. And then, but now you see they on your ass. Now they picking with you. And I want them, they need to do a reunion. They need to start doing reunions where they only discuss stuff that was played in the confessionals. So the people on the stage can have a chance to say what they got to say about what the person said in the confessional. Because they get down on them confessionals, but they don't say the shit in the person's face. I want Candiace to get in Giselle's ass in front of everybody and stop all that damn crying. Talking about something was damn triggering. Girl, stop it. That shit been happening, gone long ago, and you still ain't shut your damn mouth. So trigger that and stop that damn crying and boss up to them motherfuckers. Because to be honest, they can't fuck with her talking. They can't. If Wendy get a hold of them and start talking crap, they can't mess with that either. And the thing is, another thing about the Giselle and, I mean, just not Giselle, Monique and Candiace fight, how people saying that she should have beat Giselle ass. She should have beat Giselle ass. Not just at that time, but Giselle need her ass beat. I'm just gonna say that right now. Like I said, I ain't really all for the violence or whatever, but Giselle, somebody need to beat her ass. They might even need to beat her. They need to punch her ass in the mouth because she do too much slick shit, and they need to let her know who to play with and who not to play with. And them talking shit to her ain't gonna affect her enough for her to stop doing it, because you see how Wendy read her ass down to the ground last season, and she sat there. Even though I know that shit be bothering her, she don't let us see it. She don't let us see it. But the misery that she lives in is all over her face, and it's aging her. It's still all over her face. We know it. I feel like nobody gets like that with Giselle because she don't argue back and forth with people. Like, she don't get rah-rah with people. She do her slick shit, she pull her strings, and she sit there. She don't go back and forth like that because she can't. But she do enough behind the scenes with her manipulation behind the scenes and pulling strings with people enough. So it's really like no reason that people would, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing something and we arguing or I'm yelling at you, like when Wendy was yelling at her, it wasn't no reason for Wendy to even touch her because Giselle wasn't saying nothing back. She just sat there. And when a person is just sitting there and you going off on them, it's just that. But if Giselle would have, and let's say if Wendy would have been talking like that to Candiace and Candiace would have been talking shit back, it probably would have got physical because they both would have been blah, 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 back and forth with each other. But Giselle don't even do that. Like I said, she get the satisfaction out of knowing that she upset you. So she be good on anything else. Once you addressing and you talking shit, she know her job is done. She knows she's upset you. And whatever seed she's planted, she's done it. And now she got people looking at stuff differently. And she's satisfied with her miserable ass. But, again, we got to look at it. That stuff is not the same. Like I said, the shit with Monique and Candiace, both of them was rah-rah in each other's face. With Mia and Candiace was the rah-rah one. And she threw the first thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. So I wish people would stop making the comparison. The only thing to me is that the similarity is Giselle and Robin is going with who they like the most out of those situations. And with the Candiace and Monique, they didn't like Candiace, but they liked Candiace more than they liked Monique. And with Wendy, they don't give a fuck about Mia either. But they like Mia more than they like Wendy. So that's how they're going to roll. And you see how they're even bringing Charisse in this mess. For what? I think their whole plan is to try to get Ashley Friend on here. They want to get Karen out. They want to get Karen out. They want to get Candiace and Wendy out. So they can bring on Ashley Friend, Mia's friend, and then get Charisse back on there. So that'll be their 6 or 7. That's, in my opinion, that's what I think. So y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think that, who do y'all think is colorist on the show? Because I think it's Giselle and Robin for sure. Mia, I think Mia is just an airhead, a damn idiot. And then Giselle and Robin is just two sorry ass excuses for people to me. Not just women, but people, period. And I still can't believe Giselle was a first lady. I wonder, what did she even counsel the people at the church about? I ain't never even heard her say a prayer or quote anything out of a Bible. What was she doing, just sitting up there thinking she was cute? And do y'all think that Mia is really involved with Peter like that? From what Wendy said about Peter said his ex-girlfriend, like Mia did some mess with her, with his ex-girlfriend or something like that, and they had stopped hanging around each other. Y'all think Mia liked Peter or messed with Peter or something like that? Y'all let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna get off of here and go downstairs and play me some poker. I will see you guys in the next video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and again, wish your girl a happy birthday, and thank you guys for the support. Bye.